Hello from Drexel Hill United Methodist Church just west of Philadelphia. May you find a blessing in Weekday Transcendence. Now, there are many varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit. And there are varieties of service, but the same Lord. And there are varieties of activities, but it is the same God who activates all of them in everyone. Yesterday afternoon, a medical helicopter known as a medevac crashed into the front steps of the church. It remains unclear what caused the crash. None of the 4 people on board suffered life-threatening injuries. No one on the ground was injured. So mercifully, the helicopter crash has not caused death or serious injury. A miracle. Also, it's not apparent that any serious damage has been done to church property, though that's something that will require a proper assessment. David Hume, the great Scottish Enlightenment philosopher who lived from 1711 till 1776, defined a miracle as a transgression of a law of nature by a particular violation of the deity, or by the interposition of some invisible agent. Now, that definition probably works very well for objective skeptics, but Hume was also an empiricist, and I wonder what he might make subjectively of the experience of being in a helicopter crash. A helicopter fell out of the sky and crashed at our front steps. No one was seriously harmed. What part was incredible pilotage and what part providence? All of it was a miracle. Give thanks to God. So much for physics and miracles. Here's a miracle that is a dead cert. Within minutes of the crash yesterday, police, EMTs, and firefighters were organizing a response. Dozens of men and women who had earlier left their homes to go on shift, never for a moment thinking, I'll deal with a helicopter crash today. They wound up responding and doing their part. Some young fellows were in their 20s, and at least one seasoned campaigner who probably had most of 2 decades of age on me put on his safety vest to stand out and direct traffic and engage in crowd control for, who knew how long he'd need to do that. The miracle is that our community, Upper Darby, works on regular work days, and it also responds to frightening emergencies. All of it is a miracle. A miracle. Give thanks to God. Good God, help us to discern what is truly important in our life and work, and give us the grace and the opportunity to fulfill those tasks through which we can express your loving kindness today and always. Amen. Come and see us again next week at Drexel Hill United Methodist Church for Weekday Transcendence. And between now and then, remember that lovely digest of John Wesley's thought and theology. Do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, as long as ever you can.